Hello everyone, your voice here and welcome to channel Sansevieria 101. So for this episode we're going to feature another Sansevieria hybrid, and the name of this hybrid is Merdeka, and it was bred by Ajos Aja. The parentage of this hybrid is Mount Guro crossed with kirkii variety pulchra. So as for the name Merdeka, I have no information as to if it is a name of a person or something else, but I think it is an Indonesian name or word, and I have no information regarding what it means. I only know that it was named by a Jos Aja, and this is the reverse of the previous episode that I have presented, which is the Sansevieria hybrid known as a Jos. I know that a Jos named that other hybrid under his own name, which is a Jos, because the breeder is a Jos Aja. He's from Middle Java, Indonesia, and this one that I am presenting to you right now is the reverse of the parentage. So the parent, the fruit bearer this time is Mount Guru, and then the cross is kirkii variety pulchra. The first one that I have featured, the previous hybrid, which was also bred by a Jos, uh, was having the fruit bearer of kirkii variety pulchra crossed with Mount Guru species, and that was a darker version of what you see in front of you right now. So they have different fruit bearers, and they have very different looks and appearance. So this is how Merdeka looks like. I could have mispronounced it, or perhaps it's not a very common name for me to pronounce, so I might have stated Merkuva in the previous video or something, but to correct it, it is Merdeka. So it's kind of hard for me to remember or recall Indonesian names. So this is, by the way, the third offset. This was given to me by a fellow collector, and when it was given to me, it's a cut leaf, but it has roots. It has a cut leaf for it to be included in the baggage, because I think it was longer. It is having a size that cannot be or is not manageable to ship. So I think that a friend or a fellow collector had to cut it and send it or bring it with him inside the baggage with the leaf cut, and I think it had some rhizomes. So later on, perhaps I will be repotting this, because I think the pot is smaller, and I can actually get the measurement, and this pot is at the size of 8-inch diameter. So that is the size of the pot, and the depth is 6.5. By the way, this is the first leaf that I that it grew that grew offsets. So this is the second offset. It's a bit darker than the last offset that I have shown you. This is the third one. It's kind of lighter compared to the second offset of the specimen that I have. So later on we'll discuss more about the Sansevieria hybrid Merdeka. What I'm showing you right now is just the a brief description or origin of where the hybrid came from. So it came from Indonesia. It was bred by a Jos Aja, and this is the reverse cross, or it is having the reverse parent, or the fruit bearer this time is Mount Guru instead of kirkii variety pulchra, and then it's the reverse cross. So we will be replanting this, so I'll have to clip the camera so I can do some work because it has become, if I move backwards, you will see that the specimen takes up a lot of space because the leaves are lying down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to replant it, and I'm going to make it sort of stand so that it can save some space where I am going to put it. And perhaps I will be separating this third offset because it's kind of different in appearance and color as compared to the second offset. So this isn't really a new offset that grew. It's almost a couple months now, and it should have transformed to this type of coloration, but it didn't. So I'm going to have it separated and further observe it, and perhaps I'll make a separate video of it in the future for updates. So I'll be back in a bit to have it repot, and then we will discuss the characteristics of the Sansevieria hybrid. Alright folks, so we're back, and we are going to get some data with regards to the Sansevieria hybrid that is known as Merdeka. And again, I have already given you a brief history of the origin of Merdeka, and it is a hybrid that was bred by a Jos aja. The counterpart of it with the reverse cross is named as a Jos, but the one that I'm showing you right now is known as Merdeka. So Merdeka is a cross between Mount Guro and kirkii variety pulchra, and a Jos is a cross between cultivar pulchra crossed with Mount Guro species. So that would make just emphasizing that to make things clear that they are reverse crosses. So right now we are presenting to you Merdeka, which is species Mount Guro, or Mount Guro species crossed with kirkii variety pulchra. So with regards to the species Mount Guro, Merdeka kindly it resembles, or rather it sorta resembles the form of the Mount Guro species, or SP Mount Guro Sansevieria, which is having a very long and straight leaf. If you also are interested to check out the Mount Guro species, I've already uploaded it on the channel, and it is included on the species episode, not the hybrid, because it is one of the parent of hybrid Merdeka, which I am showing you right now. So you can check the Sansevieria species Mount Guro on the species playlist. You can just type Mount Guro on the search tab of of Sansevieria 101's channel. Don't search it on the main search tab of YouTube, because that would just give you some irrelevant choices for the content which you're looking for. So going back to what we are discussing, we are going to get some data with regards to characteristics of the Sansevieria hybrid known as Merdeka. So we will be feeling the front portion of the hybrid. So as I try to feel it vertically, it's very smooth. Horizontally, it's also smooth. You again encounter bumps when you feel it horizontally. It's because of the indentation, or perhaps the dark longitudinal lines. They're kinda, if I may say, they are protruding, or they are the ones causing the bumps when you feel them. So when you feel it horizontally, it's still smooth, but it has bumps. So next would be the back part. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is the back part of the hybrid. So I'm feeling it horizontally, it's very smooth. Vertically, it's very smooth. Again, horizontal has some bumps. That is because the longitudinal lines that are appearing or present on the leaf's surface, or the front part of the leaf. So the longitudinal lines, they're kind of thin. There are other longitudinal lines that are very thick, like marker thick. So this one, I'm guessing it's 2 millimeters, I would say. It's same size as some sign pens or gel pens that you're using. Ball pens would be like 0.1 or 1 millimeter. There are also pens that are 0.5, but usually it's 1 to 2 millimeters. So the thicker ones, actually, the offset, that's the third offset on there, and I'm just going to move closer to it, because it's on the back part. It's actually a bit different from the second offset. So this is the first offset. It's very dark. They have grown for about the same amount of time, just a couple of months just a couple of months difference. So this is the first offset from that cut leaf, although it has rhizome. So this is the first one. It's very dark. The longitudinal lines are not that thick. And then I have something here which sort of became very light in color. Actually, in my opinion, it's prettier than the first offset. So as we go and check, as I am trying to tell you that this sort of is kinda not normal for a Merdeka, but we are trying to observe the characteristics of this plant, so that's why I had separated it. Note that the longitudinal lines are very thick on them. It is almost I'm sorry, 3 millimeters. I don't have the caliper handy right now, but I think it's about the size of your permanent, or your marker size, instead of ballpoint pen size, because they are thicker, and this one's the normal size of the longitudinal lines of Merdeka. So I'm not sure if it's going to be a mutation, or just an anomaly of an offset for Sansevieria hybrid Merdeka. For those who are interested, I might be selling it. So if you know how to contact me, please do so. I'm trying to observe it, but if there's someone who's interested to purchase it, I have no problem selling it. But it is, in my opinion, a bit different compared to the first offset, which is kind of very much similar to the kirkii or the Mount Guro species that I have already featured. So aside from that, what's next would be we'll take some measurements. So let me see if I can clip the camera as I do it, because it's kind of hard trying to do it with two hands, or with the other hand holding the camera on and then the other one taking measurements. So we'll measure the first leaf, and I'm measuring it at 17.5 because it's ending right there. Next one would be this leaf, which is just about 2-inch difference from the first one. So this one is 19 inches. 19 inches, and then the one at the back is also about the same size, since I didn't move the measuring tape. It's at 19 inches, and the leaf width would be just around it's just about 2.5. There you go, 2.5. Even thinner on this leaf. It's just 2 inches. For the one at the back, it's a little wider. It's about 2.8 of an inch, close to 3 inches. So that's the measurements that I have taken from the Sansevieria hybrid known as Merdeka. So with regards to leaf tips, I would say they're the same. It's kind of sibilant when they're young, but they grow old, like what I have taken from the tip of the leaf. They have wilty tips. You see, it's wilty. And since we're done taking measurements, I can get the camera again so I can focus the leaf size, or the leaf tip, so you'd know what I mean. That's the leaf tip. There's another one, although that's already becoming dull. On the one at the back, leaf tips would be panseeing it. I'm describing it as the tips are bloody red in color, but as time goes by, they wilt. So this is the bloody red color. It's like the color of dried blood, but the tip really is wilty. So I refer to them as wilty tips. Aside from that, the pattern is mottled. You'd see that the base color of the leaf is light green or pale green, almost silvery. This is what we call silvery, and then it's enclosed or outlined by a darker green color. That's why we call it mottled leaf pattern. Same with the one that is on the back. Actually, the darker outline is barely seen, and it's almost silvery in color. So the darker green pattern is very minimal on that last offset, so that's why I separated it, and I will observe the succeeding offsets if they will be lighter in coloration compared to the first offset. So aside from that, folks, I have nothing to add. So if you have any questions or suggestions for me, please don't forget to leave a comment below, and then if you like what I have presented, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. So thank you folks, thank you for watching, and you all have a great day.